a heat seeker, I'm a revelator. If you're trying to stop me, I'ma see you later. I'm a heat seeker, I'm a game changer. Making my moves now, pushing that beta. When I lock in, things just click. Can't afford to quit when you hit and never miss. Give a little wink, blow a little kiss. You know it's all love when it's rolling like this. If you really want it, then you get it. Treating every day like the sun is never setting. If you really want it, then you better go and get it. If you wanna
Hello everyone and welcome to We Celebrate Illinois. My name is Monique Coleman and it is such an honor to be with all of you today. So, you might be wondering, what are we celebrating? Well, all week we're celebrating educators and students across America for all of their amazing accomplishments and achievements through the 2020 school year, and to help bring the year to a close. This is especially important for the graduating class of 2020. Today, we want to highlight you, the students of Illinois who have stayed strong and accomplished so much. Yes, the world is going through some uncertain times, and the foundation of our lives has changed drastically, and it can feel like it continues to change every single day. But this celebration stands as proof that we don't need to stop and wait for all of this to be over. Instead, we can continue to foster hope. We can continue to build relationships and skills that will pay off in the future, and we can continue to believe in ourselves and the power of doing good, to not only get through this, but to help us keep growing in the process. And that is worth celebrating. How? Well, we've got some words of wisdom to share with you from some of WE's finest young changemakers who show us that there's no age limit on changing the world. Celebrity friends who want to share their messages to all of you, and performers who want to celebrate with you by sharing the power of music and so much more. And we want you to get in on the party as well. So, as you're watching along, please tag us at WeMovement on all social media platforms and use the hashtag WeCelebrate. Let us know your favorite moment. Send us a selfie while you watch along. We want to make sure that your voice is heard. So, shall we begin the celebration? As you know, today is all about highlighting youth all over Illinois who are not letting the challenges they face stop them from making a positive impact on their community. And that's what this next guest continues to do. From a young age, he always felt that it was his mission to bring awareness to help people experiencing homelessness. After creating his own nonprofit organization, he is well on his way to making a difference. Please welcome Jaquil Jackson.
Hey everyone, I'm Jaquil Jackson. I'm 12 years old from Chicago, Illinois, and I have an organization called Project I Am where I make blessing bags. I started Project I Am because I wanted to build awareness on homelessness, and I provide blessing bags that are full of toiletry items like hand sanitizer, toothpaste, toothbrushes, soap, things that the homeless can use on a daily basis. And so far, throughout the 4 years of doing this organization, I've managed to impact over 35,000 men, women, and children across the world. We're going through a really crazy time right now, and I've had to figure out how to adapt Project I Am to the pandemic. You see, usually I do packing parties where friends and family members come out and help with the bags. But since Corona is happening, I've been doing the blessing bags by myself in my living room getting the job done. I've also been helping senior citizens because they're not able to move around as much as other people. And I've been putting masks and gloves inside the blessing bags. I know you can feel down during this time. I mean, you're isolated from all your friends. I feel the same way. And a way that you can overcome that, and the way that I'm overcoming it, is by using group chats, different lines of communication. And it's really helpful to me because I'm part of different groups like Giving Tuesday, and we're able to bounce ideas off of each other and communicate in different ways, and it's really fun. A message that I would like to leave the leaders with today is that we all need to inspire others during this time when the world is down. And us as young people don't have to wait until we're adults to become change agents or start our own business, because we can do it right now. So with that said, don't wait to be great.
Hello, class of 2020. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Today, Illinois celebrates you and the courage and hard work and dedication it took to arrive at this extraordinary achievement. You are here today because you faced every challenge and every obstacle with a firm belief in yourself and the collective power of your peers. You've made it here together, and that is truly something worth celebrating. As you take a step toward your futures, bring with you a love for your fellow human beings and a clear-eyed understanding of the consequences that such love brings: hope, fierce compassion, and a willingness to change the world. My father saw young people just like you as the leaders who would truly create change. And today, we are reminded of that truth. You are leading us into a world where we must dare not only to dream together, but work together for a better tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, Martin Luther King III, for taking the time to encourage and inspire us. We truly, truly appreciate you. And inspiring each other to make a change in our communities can take many forms, especially when we use empathy and compassion, like our next guest. He believes in the power of literacy and took initiative to find a way to make books accessible to his own community by coming up with the idea to create a free library. Please welcome Braden Karanoff-Huber.
Hi everyone, my name is Braden and I am a member of the Minooka 4-H homeschool group. I'm passionate about literacy and reading. I believe everyone should be able to access books easily, so I decided to start a little free library in our community with the help of my 4-H group. According to their website, a little free library is a take a book, return a book, free book exchange. They come in many shapes and sizes, but the most common version is a wooden box filled with books. Anyone may take a book or bring back a book to share. There is an understanding that real people are sharing their favorite books with their community. With the help of the We Volunteer Now program, we received a grant that helped us purchase all the items needed to build our library. We hold a book drive every year to keep our library full, and we rotate the books throughout the year. My 4-H club also added a recycled plastic park bench to our free little library project. After collecting 200 pounds of plastic lids plus $250 from the We Volunteer Now grant, we were able to place a bench where students can come, sit, and read near our library. Unfortunately, due to the pandemic, we had to close our little free library temporarily for safety reasons, but that doesn't mean our initiative stopped. We found a way to keep books in our community by sanitizing them and placing them in plastic bags for youth to access. Books can be dropped off at the police station, where you pick them up and get them ready to find new homes. With all public libraries closed, we have found a new way to keep our mission alive. Through this, I have learned the importance of reading, especially in a time like this. A book can take you anywhere you want to go, even when you aren't able to leave your house. Books are the best way to travel during a pandemic. Now more than ever, it is important to find ways to support and uplift the people around us. Books can help us with this. One of my favorite ways to virtually volunteer is reading books to younger 4-H members. You can also read a book and then tell a friend about it by his phone and social media. And they can tell you. It's like a virtual book club.
Right now, I think it's time that we celebrate some We champions who have been working so hard to make a difference. So, special shout out to the Adelaide E. Stevenson High School and their parents who literally just finished a school fundraiser for school supplies for the Dominican Republic. And they fundraised even more than they anticipated, which is amazing. So, a round of applause. Fantastic job. We love you and we celebrate you.
And I want to shout out Perspectives Charter School's Rodney D. Jocelyn campus, who participated in the annual WGN Toy Drive, where they dropped off toys, clothes, and more to families in need throughout Chicago. Now that is some great work.
And how about the students from Cassell Elementary School who were excited to host a movie night to fundraise for new school computers to better support all of the students' academics? Your dedication to make a difference really shows. So thank you.
I'm so glad that we're getting the chance to highlight so many great schools who are making a difference. And to everyone else watching along, why don't you tell us some of the ways that you've been making a difference too? Or maybe even send us photos of your favorite moments from this past school year by using the hashtag #WeCelebrate. And trust me, we want to see it all. Now, our next guest has dedicated his life to helping others find their inner powers. He is a storyteller, urban monk, and life observer who thinks out loud about positivity, philosophy, and perspective. Through his creative work as a motivational speaker, his goal is to make wisdom go viral. Please welcome Jay Shetty.
Hey, class of 2020, a huge congratulations on graduating. I want to send you all my love and a huge well done to each and every single one of you. Now, I know that this isn't the party, the result, the circumstance that you were expecting, and no one was expecting it for you either, and no one would want you to not celebrate. So I want to say something to you. I want you to recognize that even though the celebration may be different, I want you to find what you can do to make this moment special. See, a moment is made special by energy. It's made special by people. It's made special by connection. And even though it isn't the moment you expected, still figuring out a way, getting innovative, getting creative about how to make this moment important and memorable for you is something that will be truly worthwhile. Now, the other thing I wanted to mention was this beautiful sentiment around gratitude. And it can be tough at tough times to be grateful. But one of the things that you can definitely do is use this as a moment to be grateful to each and every single person who has helped you get here. Maybe you're going to send them a voice note. Maybe you're going to FaceTime them. Maybe you'll make them a video. Maybe you'll send them some art or send them a gift. But when you express gratitude at moments of great achievements, that is possibly the best thing that you can always do. It reminds you that people have invested in you. It reminds you that people love you. It reminds you that people care for you. It reminds you that you are important to so many people. And when you recognize that, it fuels you. It fills you with enthusiasm. It fills you with energy. It fills you with that greatness to recognize that you want to push forward. And of course, it can restart a conversation, rekindle it. And maybe you're going to think of someone that you haven't even thought of for a long time. And maybe it's going to make their day. Maybe they're going through something really tough right now, and your gratitude note or message is going to change their whole experience. So congratulations again. Make sure to celebrate anyway. And remember, try and think of the people that have got you here and go and share and express that gratitude with them. Congratulations, everyone. Sending you lots of love.
Thank you so much, Jay Shetty, for taking the time to inspire us today. You have so much wisdom to share. I'm still soaking it all in. And speaking of inspiration, our next guest is a part of a group of dedicated changemakers who have been working together to help combat Sustainable Development Goal 13, climate action in their school community. And they've been learning a lot about the importance of plastic waste reduction and have even made plans to implement a full recycling program at their school in the future. Please welcome Tadeo from Aptexisic Junior High School.
Hello. On February 25th, my classmates and I, with the Aptexisic Junior High Student Council, participated in a We Lead for Change speaking tour. Here's where we first heard about Sustainable Development Goal number 13, climate action. This inspired us to continue our waste reduction project we had just begun to implement. After the speaking tour, all of us in the Student Council were ready to make a positive change in our school. Also, we wanted to send a positive message to the school community on how we can all change the world by changing how we reduce, reuse, and recycle our waste in our school. We set up a group of people to teach and help everyone on how to properly recycle waste. By getting involved in this project, I learned that as a team, we can help change the world by changing one place first. With this project, we helped our schools to be more planet-friendly, and it taught others the importance of recycling. Learning more about the Sustainable Development Goals really has opened my eyes and shown me that we need to work together to create a more sustainable future. I would like to encourage you to learn about SDGs and how you can get involved in your own community. Together, we can change the world.
Now I want to shout out the ambassadors at the Ann Sullivan School. Thank you guys so much for doing this amazing food drive and collecting up to 1,622 items. You guys are amazing and you guys rock.
Next up, a huge shout out to Eisenhower High School McCullough, where students took time to get involved with many different causes, including volunteering at an animal shelter, which I love because I'm currently fostering this little guy right now. Great work, guys! Participating in Special Olympics and just trying to bring students together. Your effort to connect and include as many people as possible is greatly appreciated.
And last, but certainly not least, shout out to the students from Learn Charter School Learn 6 Castillo ELA, who hosted an all-school packing party for their We Scare Hunger campaign and provided over 15,000 meals for those in need. You all are incredible change makers. Congratulations.
You all are so amazing. Thank you for taking the time to make a difference and sharing your ideas for the future. And don't go anywhere, because we have some exciting things still in store for all of you, including an awesome performance, some more incredible youth, and a special message from one of the founders of We, Craig Kielburger. And if you're feeling inspired to create change, either for yourself or for the world, then head over to we.org. You'll find all the resources and materials you need, from tools to help manage your mental well-being to learning resources for families and for your virtual classrooms too. Now, we all know that adapting to a new way of normal can be difficult. I know I've definitely had moments of confusion and frustration, but this next guest took a little bit of a different approach. Instead of focusing on what she couldn't do, she took what she loved to do to serve her community when they needed it most. Please welcome Crystal Williams-Hayes.
Hi, my name is Crystal Williams-Hayes, and I am the recording secretary of the Chicago Teachers Union. Here we call me the PSRP for life. But I just stopped by to share with you that I've been sewing for over 40 years, but this year, because of the pandemic, proms have been canceled. One particular project that I was currently working on here is a beautiful gown for a young lady who was very disappointed that she can't wear it. And because of the pandemic, I decided to start making masks for essential workers. Hospital workers, nurses, police officers. I even have postal friends that have reached out to me for me to make them masks. I've also received heartfelt compliments from people and orders for people in Arizona, Seattle, Washington. I'll be sending some masks out tomorrow to a customer in California. So I am really proud of that. And I do want to mention that proceeds from me and donations that are being made for these masks are going to scholarships for seniors this year. Later this year, we'll be giving out scholarships for seniors. So at this time, I'll show you how I put the mask together. I want to thank everyone who has offered me support to make these masks and hope it inspires everyone out there to find what they love and use it to make a positive impact.
Thank you so much, Crystal, for taking the time to share your story with us. You are a true example of how we all can find ways to take what we love and transform it to help others in need. And we want to keep the conversation around educators and mentors going for a bit. And to do that, I'm going to throw it over to a good friend of mine. He is an absolute inspiration, and he's overcome every obstacle thrown his way with a smile. He's even spoken to thousands and thousands of young people all across the globe. Oh, and he climbed Mount Kilimanjaro on his hands. No big deal, right? Please welcome Spencer West.
Thanks to our friends at Walgreens, We Teachers is a no-cost program for any teacher across America, providing free resources and training to support them in addressing critical social issues with their class. Now, this includes access to online teacher resource platform, curriculum, and so much more. Teachers can even apply or be nominated to receive a $500 Walgreens gift card for classroom supplies. Now, joining me today is Melissa Dipple, a special education teacher from Chicago, who continues to make a massive impact on the lives of her students. Please welcome Melissa. It's so great to have you.
Thank you. I'm so great to be here.
Awesome. So in the past year, I understand that you've leveraged the trauma-informed classroom resources or module as part of the We Teachers program. Can you tell us about that a bit?
Yeah, so there's many modules available, particularly the trauma-informed teaching one kind of goes through the impact of trauma on the brains of students and how to react to that and manage that in the classroom. So I've been able to use that by creating a calm corner in the classroom and really just reflect on student behavior to try to be more responsive to it. It's made me reflect on my own practice.
I think that's so important for everyone to sort of look into what we can be better for ourselves, but also for the people around us. Yeah. And Melissa, what impact have these learnings had on you and your students specifically?
So I think going through a pandemic has been particularly interesting because we know that this emergency is going to exacerbate any effects of trauma on students. So I've tried to use what I've learned in the module to engage them in distance learning, but I'm looking forward even more in the future to having them come back. We're all going to have to sort of recover from this trauma and utilize those resources in order to set students up for success.
Absolutely. Melissa, thank you so much for all the work you're doing. Thank you for joining us today. And now more than ever, resources on trauma-informed classrooms, mental health, and well-being can be so helpful as we adapt to a new normal. So register for We Teachers today and gain free access to those resources and more.
Thank you, Melissa, for sharing your story with us. Honestly, where would we be without our teachers? They are truly amazing, right? And now, we have a special surprise that we want to share with all the teachers across America as a small token of our thanks for everything they do for their communities and their students. Take a look.
Hey everybody, I am so excited, but right now I want to congratulate the class of 2020. You guys did it. Listen, today we've heard from some terrific teachers. So to educators all across America.
Thank you to all of our amazing teachers.
We really appreciate you.
Thank you so much for your continued support. We are so grateful for all you do.
Thank you.
Thank you, teachers, for everything you do.
Thank you to all my teachers at Oak Ridge Secondary School who continually help me to become a better version of myself in such a wonderful community.
Thank you, teachers, for your hard work, dedication, and support. It goes such a long way. And thank you for always helping to ensure that we reach our full potential. To our teachers, thank you.
Thank you to all of my teachers and teachers all around the globe working so hard, staying strong and supportive.
The impact that you have had on students is immeasurable. So for those of you who are watching, I want you to think about how a teacher has impacted your life. Maybe they made you think harder or just feel better. Well, that's what teachers do. So to educators, on behalf of all of us, thank you for making a difference in the lives of our future leaders.
Hello, We Day. I'm Tom Wilson, the Chair and CEO of Allstate.
In a time when most things are virtual, it's important to realize that the We movement is real. Your service work creates hope. It's creating the future, not sitting still and being fatalistic. Someday you'll look back and say, I remember not being able to leave my house. You'll say, people learned what we knew, that we're all in this together, caring, committing, and connecting. Your way is the way. Other students will follow you. Parents will be inspired and follow as well. Everyone affects everyone. It's hard not to be with our friends, but don't let it get you down. Celebrate virtually. Find the things that keep you strong. Stay connected with each other. Keep believing that your work makes a difference, even if you don't get to see the smiles it creates. Most importantly, keep believing in yourself. Be proud of who you are. Believing in yourself will give you the energy to keep making a difference. So for a few seconds today, stop, look in the mirror, and lock eyes. Say, I believe in me. I believe in you. If you believe in you, you will change the world. That is what being we is all about.
All right, I think it's time for some music. This next performer got her big break when she auditioned for a little show called X Factor, pushing her into stardom as a member of one of the biggest girl groups, Fifth Harmony. Now, she's broken out on her own and continues to make music that makes us just want to dance along. Please welcome Allie Brooke.
Out of my mind, out every night, just so I could feel this way. Out of control, irrational, now that you're stuck on my brain. Something about the way you're following my lead says you wanna leave the party with me. I've been hearing love songs playing in my dreams. I got your name written all over me. We're in it together, an infinite high, and we can keep on dancing all night. We don't need forever, but now feels right. Yeah, we can keep on dancing all night. Jump, 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 jump. And we can keep on dancing all night. Yeah, we can keep on dancing all night. Where have you been? Been wondering. It's like I knew you from the start. Don't leave for long, but if you're gone, I'm so good when we're apart. Something about the way you're following my lead says you wanna leave the party with me. I've been hearing love songs playing in my dreams. I got your name written all over me. We're in it together, an infinite high, and we can keep on dancing all night. We don't need forever, but now feels right. Yeah, we can keep on dancing all night. And we can keep on dancing all night. Yeah, we can keep on dancing all night. We're in it together, an infinite high, and we can keep on dancing all night. We don't need forever, but now feels right. Yeah, we can keep on dancing all night. Yeah, we can keep on dancing all night. We're in it together, an infinite high, and we can keep on dancing all night. We don't need forever, but now feels right. Yeah, we can keep on dancing all night.
Hi, boys and girls. My name is Don Angelaccio. I'm the superintendent in Prospect Heights School District 23, proud home of the Sullivan Panthers. We are so excited to be a part of We as an organization, and more broadly, to be a part of the movement that you've created about serving and giving back to our community and one another. You know, My message for you is to celebrate your individual uniqueness. Each one of us can contribute in our own special way. And so while I may not be the greatest artist, and that may not be how I contribute, and I may not be the most outspoken person, so that might not be how I contribute, each one of you has specific talents that can make a difference. And so we're so proud when you take the time to do activities at school or on your own or through other organizations, especially our Sullivan ambassadors who give so much of their time to make our community a better place and have an impact globally. Thank you all very much for what you do. You're making a difference.
All right, who's ready to hear more about some amazing changemakers, like SD54 student ambassadors who created an initiative called Pack Attacks, which stands for Purposeful Acts of Kindness. To spread this idea, they created a video to share with their entire school and spread even more awareness and kindness.
Next up, the students from the Student Action Team at Thornton Fractional North High School who packed food at the Greater Chicago Food Depository and held their annual Thanksgiving dinner for those in need.
And let's give a shout out to all the students from Oak Lawn Hometown Middle School who got creative and started a podcast to discuss topics like LGBTQ rights, social justice issues, and women's empowerment. A big congratulations to all of you who have worked so hard to make a difference. Keep up the incredible work.
If you want access to the tools and resources these groups are using to make a difference, make sure that you head over to we.org to check them out. Now, we want you to keep sticking around because we still have some special guests on the way, including a message from the founder of We, Craig Kielburger. We all know how hard it is to feel like our voices aren't being heard, and this next group is no exception to feeling that way. But after working together, they were able to take on this challenge and find a way to use their voices to empower each other and help their fellow students live a healthier life too. Please welcome the students of Lawndale Community Academy.
Hi, my name is Mariah Patton from Lawndale Community Academy's We Group.
Hi everyone, my name is Skylar Carter and I'm from Lawndale Community Academy We Group.
Hi, my name is Wilson Days. I'm the Vice President at Lawndale Community Academy We Group.
We Group has impacted me by showing me how to be a leader and why it's important to be a leader.
Being a We Group is such a fun experience. It teaches you to have fun and to also be a leader, and it actually boosts your self-confidence. For me to be this age and with everything going on, it also is something very different from what regular teenagers do. My best memory from being in We Group definitely have to be just the experience, and also, well, one of my best favorite was doing the morning announcements, giving healthy tips, also helping students and just being the voice for many students. And also giving my opinion on things that should change in school.
My favorite memory from Regroup is definitely have to be making our posters and finding out who was president and vice president.
During this time of crisis, you need to make sure you're keeping yourself healthy.
Healthy tips for kids and grown up doing this coronavirus thing. Stick to what they saying, wash your hands, social distance, make sure you eat healthy, stay yourself. Don't really eat that much kind of junk and stuff. Stay home and have fun with your family, and yeah, that's it, all I got.
Hey everyone, this is the NBA's all-time leading scorer, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Congratulations, class of 2020. You made it. Celebrate, uplift one another, and be proud, because you deserve it and Illinois commemorates you. Today, I want you to remember the confidence you feel in yourself. Remember the power and weight of this success. And as you enter the world, carry that strength with you everywhere you go, and use it to spread love and kindness for yourself and for others. My greatest hope is that you will have learned how capable you are from this experience. Your willingness to grow and learn at every turn is a mark of true leadership, as your investment in yourself shows the promise to invest in others. And that is success in my eyes. Each step from here, small and large, is an opportunity to shine a light of optimism and positivity into the world. I have your back along the way. All I ask is that you have each other's backs too. Congratulations.
Thank you, Kareem, for taking the time to share your wisdom with all of us. What a legend. And now, to help bring this celebration to a close, we have a very special message from the founder of We. At just 12 years old, inspired by a story of injustice he read in the newspaper, he began his own charity that has grown over the past 25 years into what we now know as We Charity. He has worked toward achieving one singular goal, making doing good doable for young people, families, educators, and communities around the world. This is Craig Kielburger.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us as we celebrate you, as we celebrate the students, the educators, the parents and guardians, all those who have made this academic year one grounded in empathy, in compassion, in resilience. You know, this has been a tough time for everyone, and we all know that there are still tough roads ahead. But as we reflect on this year, I believe that this generation will be defined by what took place, not in a negative way, but defined by the resilience that you've shown. Because no matter what comes at you for the rest of your life, you survived this. You overcame this. That's an extraordinary thought in a 1 in 100-year event. And you have continued on with your education, whether it be through online learning or parents or guardians or teachers or on your own. You've continued to flatten the curve through your own commitment and actions. You've celebrated with us here today the work of others who are working in our community. And you've continued your dedication to your education, which is so critical to create the world we all dream of. So I want to say thank you to all the students and all those who have made your education possible. Because although we might be marking this year end apart, we're truly celebrating together for what the future holds.
My message to the class of 2020 is that I am so proud of you. You guys did it. I hope that you feel so proud of yourselves. And I hope that you know that the world needs your voice, your heart, your mind, and your dreams. So do not be afraid. Step into this next chapter of your life knowing that you are about to make your mark on this world and make this world a better place. I cannot wait to see all of the incredible things that you are going to do, and I will be cheering you on every step of the way. Congratulations, class of 2020.
This is a leap year. We will not go back to before the pandemic. We will use the world reset as a big opportunity to make the world a better place. We can do this. Let's leap together.
Love as hard as you can. Laugh as hard as you can, and be the best you can possibly be.
To persevere in everything you do. You get to decide how you can make a positive impact on your life, your communities, and our world.
Be bold with your words, be brave with your actions, and be vibrant with all of your ambitions, because this life, it's whatever you want it to be.
Simply to be kind, treat other people well, and it will pay you back in ways you can never imagine.
Always be proud of what you have accomplished and to work hard to achieve what you want in your future, professionally or personally. Never change who you are or what you want to please anyone other than yourself. Instead of saying, I want to, say, I will.
Is to create a life for yourself and the people you love that is based off doing good and leaving the planet better than you were brought into it. Be someone who gives light into the world versus taking it. And no matter what, do all these things with kindness and with purpose. The world needs kindness and a sense of community now more than ever.
We can't all be physically together in this moment. Know that all of us in every single corner of the world are with you. We're cheering you on, we're celebrating you, and we're so immensely proud of you.
To the class of 2020, you are graduating at an unprecedented moment in our world's history. It's when we are faced with constraints and challenges that leadership and ingenuity matter the most. And it's this class and it's this generation that'll rebuild and reimagine the world we all want to live in. Let your purpose, passion, and creativity guide you. Congratulations.
My message for the class of 2020 is congratulations. I know your high school career may not have ended in the way anyone expected it to, but you accomplished something really big and you should be proud of yourself.
It is imperative that everyone gives back during these unprecedented times to the best of their ability. Everyone is struggling or adapting to a new lifestyle in some manner. That said, lending a hand goes a long way.
We encourage you, our fellow students, to think about where your passions lie. Whether it is in sports, food, dance, arts and crafts, or anything else, bring that passion to others who are in need.
The class of 2020 has achieved so much, whether it be finishing school during a global pandemic, adapting to Zoom-based proms and graduations, or just social distancing to ensure the safety of others.
All of these acts only highlight a few of the capabilities of the class of 2020. It goes without saying that these days are different than anyone could ever imagine.
People are bored, lonely, and sometimes even upset about the climate of the world. That said, we, the Balanced Boxes co-founders, advise you to make meaning out of this time.
You are all smarter than you think and can achieve numerous things. You have the power to impact someone else's life for the better. There is always someone who has it worse than you.
Make this time count and either donate or raise funds to supply underserved families with some of your favorite activities, meals, or other necessities.
To the class of 2020 in Illinois, starting today, you have the ability to change the world even more.
We would like to personally congratulate you on achieving this great moment together. It is truly something to be beyond proud of.
Your dedication to your communities and your resilience to create positive change, no matter the circumstances, is the inspiration behind this celebration. So thank you for inspiring us. The youth and teachers we met today were so amazing, and we want to help all of you to make an impact too. There are tons of resources to help you manage your well-being, teaching materials for your classroom or family, and so much more at we.org. We got this, people. For all the students watching today, as you move on to the next grade or even the next level of schooling, just know the biggest power you have to overcome anything that comes in your path is the belief that you can do anything that you put your mind to. And can you imagine the great change that we can create when we do this together? Thank you guys so much for tuning in and joining us to commemorate this special moment for all of you. Wishing you all the best. Stay positive, stay safe.
I'm a heat seeker, I'm a revelator. If you're trying to stop me, I'ma see you later. I'm a heat seeker, I'm a game changer. Making my moves